Hi, this is Ferre with TaxSaleSupport.com. I'm here with Swenson again, and this is another one of our Property Deal of the Week videos where we look at some of the different properties that come up in tax sales around the country.
Yeah, and today we're actually going to review a tax deed auction that took place in the state of Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia is a tax deed state. Really what that means is that property owners there have a redemption period to pay off their delinquent taxes, but after that expires, the county will begin to foreclose on the property and will foreclose on it and sell it at auction to recover the delinquent taxes.
Yeah, now they'll use a premium bid method, and they have both online and on-site auctions.
Yeah. Before we move on here, of course, usual thing here, we want to encourage everybody just to subscribe, because we've noticed that we've a smaller percentage, but 15% are subscribed. So we want to encourage you to subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Yeah, would love to have you.
Now, we're going to be looking at some properties that sold in the Petersburg City, Virginia sale on November 30th. This was an online tax deed auction.
Yeah, exactly. And in Virginia, there's a number of different cities that can have auctions in addition to the county.
Yeah. So, we're looking at some of the different results here. We can kind of see how it was laid out.
Yeah, exactly. This is just the auction that took place, online auction, which means that, anyone across the country could have bidded on these properties.
Yeah, so let's take a look here at the first example. So the first property we have here is a single-family home, and, it looks like, the high bid on this property was $98,000. And it has a Zillow estimated amount of about $174. So at the $100,000, probably still a profitable purchase.
Yeah. Now, if we were to go ahead and bid on this property, we'd feel more comfortable around $75,000. Because this is a little bit newer property, we'd expect about $25,000 in repair. And when we're buying homes, we like to, all said and done, to pay about 50% to 60% of its value.
Yeah.
After rehab.
Well, just the one problem is that if you can get into the property, and you can estimate that it's probably not going to be more than 25, then you can play around with it. But the problem is if you can't get into it and you don't know.
Yeah.
And who knows what could come up.
Well, and in the state of Virginia, an online auction like this, you're always going to have a little bit more competition. But there is still profit in this deal, like Shade said, around $76,000. Even if it is $25,000, there's still $50,000 worth of potential profit in there. Also, one thing is, as well, is this area is going up in value.
Yeah, it's going up in value. I'm sure the rent estimates are also $1,500 a month plus. So, really, it's a great size, and it's one of those starter homes that will always have value. Whether it is putting a tenant in or whether it's just fixing it up and selling it outright.
Yeah, it's one of those 70s, 80s types homes.
Mm-hmm. Here we have another property here. This house, now this is actually a duplex.
Yeah, it's
right?
a duplex, 4 bedroom, 4 bath, so 2 bedroom, 2 bath on each side.
Yeah, sold for $62,500.
Yeah, it has an estimate Zillow value about $190,000, so there's about $128,000 in potential profit. Now, as far as what we would pay, we'd probably feel closer to about $50,000, so it's kind of close because we're expecting at least $50,000 in repairs. So by the time we're all said and done, we're into this property around $100,000.
Yeah, really though, it's a pretty good purchase. You know?
Well, and really that rental, if you were to look at it from a rental standpoint, I think each one of these units, we're renting out for around $900, $1,000 a month. So, you could possibly be looking at $2,000 a month plus in rental income coming in.
Yeah. Really, I would say that, $62,000, it's not bad. And then we have here, the third property we have here is a single-family home. This one is sold for $24,500. It has a high estimated value, though. Of around, 264.
Yeah, it's actually, because this is actually a triplex. If you look at more of the pictures, there's, 2 apartments in front and an apartment in back.
Oh.
So, this is more of a triplex type property, have multiple uses, but it is going to take a lot of money to rehab this property.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
But this is, again, a rental property where they got it for a cheap price. So even if you were to say $100,000 in potential rehab, even more than that, there's still a lot of room for profit, especially if we're able to rehab it back to where it is that triplex. We have each one of those apartments cleaned up, set up. Then you could really start bringing in that residual income. And again, this is an area that's going up in value. This whole city area.
Yeah, that is. Really, they did a pretty good job there at the purchase price.
Yeah.
So these are properties that were offered for Petersburg City there in Virginia, which was an auction that was held on November 30th.
Yeah, on forsaleauctions.biz.
Now, if you like this type of information, you should really look into our membership program, which you can sign up for just $39 a month or $29 if you want to do a 1-year membership. But includes a lot of training, live webinars that we conduct, as well as tax sale lists, which in auction calendars. So many things that are hard to track and hard to do on your own without some help.
Yeah, we really think it's the best value in tax sale education. Like Shay said, you can cancel at any time. We offer the money back guaranteed 30-day, and it really is just, we feel, the best value.
Yeah. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. Be sure to hit that like button.
Yeah, appreciate it.